I see.
Do you think a relationship can survive bad sex?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tony. Tony. Antonio says you don't like to be called Tony.
I don't think so. I think that I mean you can y'all can work and talk about it, but if that's just what it is what it is. I mean I just feel like it got to be chemistry. It got to be that. Like I'm not gonna be in a relationship and it's bad like that. That's gonna be like oh no. Oh no, no, no!
Yeah,
It's just like cause like I'm a Cancer. Like I don't know, a lot of people don't go off of zodiacs, but I feel like I'm more like a chemistry type of person. Like I like all that like romantic stuff. Like I gotta feel something. Like like we all about feelings, so I gotta feel it. Like it gotta be. I look in your eyes, and I gotta like if it ain't there, it ain't there. You just don't have that with everybody.
Right,
so,
that's true.
Yeah, so if it's bad and I'm looking at the wall, I feel like this is the color purple, then yeah, I'm not gonna go back. It's not something I'm gonna even put my time into. I mean, I feel like people can grow. You can teach people. I mean, just giving people the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
If it's love there, yeah, you might overlook things because there is love in the situation. But eventually, down the line, you're gonna be like, no.
Yeah, ain't gonna last.
Yeah, it's gonna be like.
OG, Triple OG, what you think, man?
Y'all guys, so y'all got different because I'm a female. So
that's real. You gave it to. You gave it to her raw. She gave it to her. I appreciate that.
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna say this. There's no such thing. First of all, as an OG, there's no such thing as bad sex. Sex is sex.
Oh God.
Let me tell you. Let me go there. First of all, sex is about getting an orgasm, about creating kids. First of all, you should be married. That's where the chemistry comes in.
That's like 1 in a million.
Now, if you got body counts out there, I know because I used to be a body count person.
Oh, God.
So I know.
Bodies.
But here's it is. It don't matter how good the sex is, they'll still leave you.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you ain't making no money, what do you want? You want a man that make money or a man that can blow your back out? You broke as hell, but your back getting blown out. You working 3 jobs.
Blowing backside, they
winning. But see what I'm saying?
No,
he blowing your back out, but you eating Vienna sausage for dinner. Because he sort of want to work, right?
Damn.
So you ask yourself, are you gonna go out there and work 2 or 3 jobs because he can come blow your back out, or same thing, or vice versa for a man? If it's so good and so warm, you gonna work. You gonna give your whole checkup, and you find yourself up on the I-20 in a tent one day because you done took everything from you. So when you have to look at sex like that, because it's like this, right? To me, sex is between 2 people that's married. That's just me. That's how I feel about it. I done been there, trust me. But I do believe this. A marriage can survive that. Like Tony said, if you teach someone, it's so many things you can do to a person to satisfy them. It ain't just about blowing their back out because you did something. It ain't about eating a honeybee nest. There's so many things you can do. There you go.
Damn.
But see, it's so many things you can do, and even if a man, because see, understand this right. When you youngsters y'all boys y'all my generation almost.
Don't tell nobody that.
Catching
Don't
up.
tell nobody that.
Let me tell you, what I'm saying is, Mr. Rooster, you ain't gonna be cocking at 5 in the morning no more. You gonna get 5 minutes and go to sleep. Brandon Mack done told you the deal, right? And so, and there are gonna be times in your life, and I'm gonna go R-rated on this. Y'all forgive me. As a woman, sometimes a woman has to please himself. If the man is going, if he's maybe she didn't get hers that night, right? I'm just saying, maybe she has to please herself. And sometimes as a man, you gotta learn how to jack Jill. That's just all to it.
Jack Jill.
Jack
You know who Jill is, right?
We all know Jack Jill.
J-I-L-L. That's what it spells. The hand spelled Jack Jill.
I'm done. And
I'm just being honest.
Oh, this hard. I ain't never heard that one.
Is he bringing it down?
Because I'm telling you, because everybody will sit there and say, oh, that sex ain't good. Yeah, but this joker knocking out 6 figures a year, y'all living good, the kids in private school, whatever. But this joker here, a bomb, smoke, baby, bring me some weed. Bring me a PlayStation game. Boy, you 40 years to my PlayStation.
Yeah,
and
baby,
she out
boy.
there working
People
2, 3 jobs.
That's crazy.
But guess what?
That's a fact.
I'm going home because he blow my back out.
Dummy.
Or I'm going home because her stuff hot and warm. But let me tell you something. I'll make the money I make, be by myself and Jack Jill and climb the hill. That's just it.
Jack Jill, try to hear.
I mean, it's just what it is. Because sex ain't just about, oh, ain't no good, I'm going to leave this person. You may have a diamond in the rough right there. A person that's going to take care of you. gonna take care of your future. Marriage supposed to be forever. Too many people, they say, oh, he ain't no good, so let me go here. No, man, just had a conversation. Say, look, baby, let me tell you something. You can't hunt, you better munch.
I'm done.
Figure something out.
But not for real.
You feeling me?
I feel you though.
Because
I feel you going with it.
think about
Can't hunt, you better munch.
you think about it, it's an open. He got me laughing.
Man.
But
No, for real.
but I'm just saying, you have an open dialogue talk show, open conversation, transparent.
Right.
At how, because it doesn't take a sledgehammer to do the job
Yeah.
of a scalpel.
Look at him. He's so goddamn
Now
flip.
he broke it down.
Coming
though.
from,
Yeah.
you gotta understand.
Philosophical.
You gotta understand what they like.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So you gotta understand what they like, because I heard this as a kid from my dad, and I was a young boy, probably 5, 6 years old. I'll never forget the conversation. It was about pleasing their wives, and I remember. I'm not gonna say the guy's name, 'cause they both deceased now, him and my dad. But he was like, man, when you can't get your thing right that night, you just kiss on the neck and put your middle finger here and hit this. I'm like, what do you hit? What? I'm a little boy. He's talking about a clip, hitting the right
Damn.
area.
Yeah.
To talk.
Right.
To please her. And she'll accept that. You're going, look here, if you have enough sex, you're going to have some off nights. And you're going to have your I'm Mufasa nights.
Right.
Yeah.
And beat the chest. King of the jungle.
More than one way to skin a cat, huh?
More one skin a cat, baby, you got to know him.
Damn.
I think you said the key though. It's like if you in a marriage like that too, it's all about pleasing the other person too. So
Thank you.
Like it's not all
you.
like sometimes you might be tired. You're like, I don't even feel like doing this.
Right.
So so I get it. You know what I'm saying? But like if you love somebody and you in that relationship and you in that marriage, that commitment, the whole goal is to please that person.
Hey,
Whatever
man.
you gotta do, like he said,
Serve 'em.
Serve them. You
Serve
gotta
'em
be in
up.
return. That's why I don't feel if it's 50-50, like okay, I'll do you do y'all work it out, whatever y'all got arrangement y'all got going on. But yeah, like not everything gonna be great, but just sometimes you gotta work at it too. Like you might miss it, like you just said.
You might miss
the diamond in the rough. Like
You
you
gonna
might
miss
miss
it.
it.
You gonna miss
Might
that
have to put a
person.
little-
You gonna miss that person that you can spend your golden years with,
Yeah.
where you're
So
financially
you gotta be more
secure.
chemistry than the goddamn. But you
Yeah,
gotta have some
it
kind
ain't
of
just-
I
chemistry.
gotta have chemistry though,
Yeah,
but
but
still.
that chemistry, you ain't
That- that's
But it-
chemistry.
But you don't have
Chemistry
to,
and bad sex
it
is
is-
just,
no, but
recipe
it don't
for-
even have to be about sex though. Like with
Right.
to have chemistry, like you can be attracted to somebody without sex and have that vibe.
Come on.
and,
True.
like
Tell
they
'em.
walk in the room.
Tell 'em.
Like even when we came in here, when we
Yes.
started talking, everybody felt it. Like I know y'all felt it. We was talking about what subject with I felt all y'all spirit. Y'all felt
Yeah.
my spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's the same way with your
Right.
significant other. You can still feel it.
That's
Like,
true. Yeah, that's
I mean, that's all I'm talking about. I don't even care about the sex part. To me personally,
Being
it's
with
just
that
like that person. That's why I'm looking for something like that.
That's real.
You know something? I was told, my wife probably gonna kill me for this. Years ago, she told me we just got married and we be talking about the Bible at work, and I'll be educating guys from the Bible. And she told me, she said, you know what? She says, you never realize when I watch you talking about the Bible, it excites me. I'm like, I can't wait to get this joker home. Well, I was a biblical scholar. I'm just saying. But that's being connected.
Yeah.
That's that chemistry. Is like he's talking about God, and I want to go home to my husband and serve him.
That's real.
Real.
He different.
Oh man,
That's different type of energy right there, brother.
It is.
Okay, damn, Southside. How you gonna follow that?
Oh, no, can't survive,
No.
Absolutely not.
bro. That's the only. First of all, right?
Damn. Okay. What's
I'm curious to hear this
Right.
answer.
What's next? Then?
Okay, so when you meet a female,
Right.
the first thing might be the conversation. It might be some attraction, the looks, right? I'm hoping she looking at the male the same way. She gonna want somebody that it's gonna look like she want him to look.
Right.
You feel me? So those are the first introductions.
Yeah, the physical attraction.
Yeah. So I'm digging a little bit, but then the next thing, if the sex ain't right, my mind throw. I can talk to her, but it can't go no further for me to like you.
You done.
I'm done. We cool though. Even get to being with somebody, some gotta draw me back. I don't want to, man. She got a great brain. I don't care nothing about that. I care about that, but come on, bro. Let's just be honest.
If you don't get past
The
physical
attraction, sexual is what gets you thinking when you be at work. Like, damn, bro, I can't wait to get over there. You want to go hang out, want to be
Yeah.
around that person.
That's true.
Now, if it fades, during y'all relationship, that's different.
Right.
That's something y'all got to talk about, and hopefully y'all want to
communicate
if somebody want to
But
make
the
it
fire
work.
got to be there from the beginning.
Yeah, but you got to have the fire, man. You ain't going in there and it's just terrible. It was a bad experience, and I'm like, I'm coming back tomorrow.
Because you got to have the fire there. Because it's like, you know, like old school saying, like, not every day is going to be great. You know,
Yeah,
someday we might be tired. Like, well,
y'all been there 20 years, but the traction is what gets you to that point.
I
She
get
in there cooking.
I get you.
She cooking in her, you know, whatever she's wearing, she cooking around the house. Some got to give you visual to be your lady to keep you comfortable.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because if not, if you just doing it for her brain and she got a job, then you gonna be smashing everything in you know you see.
That's real.
So to stop you, so to stop you from or where you can be content is get what you like. Now when you're younger, you might not know exactly what you like, but at a certain age, you know I like this type of woman, I like this type of woman, I like this type of sex, and when you find that, you don't have to go out.
That's true.
You feel me? So a lot of guys go out because they started with something they know they didn't like, but now you stuck with it and you don't like it, so you go out here and just can't stop yourself. You feel me?
It's real.
So you get what you like. That's gonna keep you content. Whatever you like.
That's real shit. That's
Makes sense. That'll keep you out the streets.
They do.
Break
and
it
they don't
down.
realize that
Okay.
that keep you out the streets.
Yeah.
Again, that shit keep
Think
you out
about
the
it.
streets.
If you got something at home that you might think in your head is better than what you looking at, I ain't worried about that.
That's true.
I can pass that up.
Right.
You ain't thirsty. What's a lot of thirsty niggas out here?
Yeah.
They job is to go out, get a drink, and find females. I might want to go out and kick it with my partners and have a good time. I don't care about none of that. They ain't,
you already know what you got. Yeah.
I'm trying to get some money.
Facts.
You know, it costs money to miss with females nowadays.
So she ain't no broke nigga sport by far.
Well, they ain't no broke nigga
It's
sport.
not, if you can't afford, I don't know why guys do it.
Don't
Like,
even be playing.
you trying to take care of
But that's
three
them niggas
women?
that blowing your back out. They
Yeah.
ain't got no money. They trying to get in and
That's
think
it.
I can lay. I can stay here for a couple of months
that
till she
don't
put me
last.
out. They gonna
Oh,
go
we
to the
don't
next
do
house.
Right. Yeah, do be like, damn, well, shit. I don't know what to say. Y'all look. Me personally, I think a relationship can survive bad sex if you got more, but not initially. Like you said.
Yeah.
If we don't start off with that chemistry and
You gotta have
good shit,
chemistry.
then we might not even make it to the second base.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
To start with that.
So start off, yes, you can't. I don't think you can start off with bad sex, but it can survive bad sex if you love each other.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ain't got more than
I like
sex to
that.
offer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But initial payment got to be good.
Yeah.
Then you gonna have to spark it back up when it get bad. Like, hold
gotta
on,
find a spark.
Now we gotta figure out
Facts,
something. You
facts.
might be a different person. Now we gotta come up
There
with
you
different
go.
costumes.
There you go.
Tough.
It's
The
something
rooster
to do.
outfits.
Right, switch it up, different hair.